What's up, Perritos, and welcome back to another episode of the Perritos Only podcast. I believe this is episode number 6. We're live on Instagram, and we're recording this for YouTube. So shout out to all the Perritos and all the subscribers on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Make sure to subscribe, hit the link, hit the like button, do all that. Tell your friends about it. Send it to them. It's gonna be dope. To all my people on Instagram, thank you, Perritos, for tuning in on the live. It is gonna go down. Shout outs to my Denver people. Check this out. It is going down. Denver, I am with you September 27th through the 28th. Get your tickets now. September 27th through September 28th. 4 shows. The tickets are now in the bio. Link in bio. Get your tickets right now. Denver, it is going down. 4 shows. The Denver Improv has projected that it's going to sell out within the next 2 weeks. I will be doing a meet and greet after the show in Denver, Perritos, so definitely go ahead and get your tickets right now. The Denver Improv has projected that we're going to sell out, Perritos. It's going to be a sold-out show. Hopefully at least one, fool. But so we got 4 shows, 2 September 27th and another 2 September 28th. Me and the boy Jerry Garcia are going to be out there. It's going to be pretty sick. We're going to be in the Mile High. How did I like Atlanta? I'm going to get to that right now. A lot of people, early when I went live early on Instagram, and we talked about, what did we talk about? We talked about a few things. We talked about some of the shows that I had coming up. We got Portland September 1st. We got this weekend on the 24th. We're in Bellflower. Ticket link is in the bio. Tickets still available. So go do that. Denver, we're on, like I said, if you just hopped on, Denver, we are on September 27th, September 28th. Portland, September 1st. Hollywood, September 14th. Like I said, go get those tickets right now, Perritos. So Denver, Portland, Hollywood, and Bellflower all coming up within the next few weeks. So we were talking about earlier in the morning when I went live, I was talking about what happened this last week. Why did I feel like I was crashing out? Why did I feel like, why did I get humbled? And a lot of people, I want to make this very clear, Perritos. I never walk around like you can't take a picture with me. I never walk around like I'm better than anybody. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I feel like I am who I am, and I'm trying to get better every day by myself. And when I mean like being humble, doesn't mean like I've been a dick or I've been no. I don't want. That's not what I mean. At least I don't carry myself that way. That's not how I move. I tend to treat everybody with respect. I try to respect everybody, and like Bash says, don't be a dick, take the pick, Perrito. So that's what I try to do. But I do want to tell people exactly what happened last weekend and what happened to me emotionally, physically. For once, I'm coming from getting sick. I'm leaving on this little 5-day, 6-day run where we're going to Indianapolis, we're going to St. Louis, and we're doing so it was 1 show in Indianapolis, 1 show in St. Louis, and we're doing 4 shows in Atlanta. And keep in mind, I had just got back from Austin, and I told you that I was sick, that I wasn't feeling good, Perritos. You know what I'm saying? I felt that I got sick, and before I left, I went and got like an IV. You guys can see it right there. The doctor kind of blues me a little bit. So I was trying to get better, and you could tell, fool, I was maybe on the downslope of getting better. So we leave on Tuesday. I was only here for 1 day. I got back from Austin on Sunday, or wait, was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. Because we did Austin on Saturday, came back Sunday, and then we had the day off on Monday. And then I had TV. I did TV on Tuesday. I still wasn't feeling that good, dog. So I'm already tripping, man, I gotta get on this plane, dog. Feel like I've been going 100 miles an hour. And I'm gonna be completely 1,000 with you guys. I'm gonna be completely 1,000 with you. This trip was difficult, dog. This trip to St. Louis, Indianapolis, and Atlanta, it was difficult, dog, for many reasons. Uh, One of the main reasons was I was sick. I didn't feel good. I was under the weather, perritos. I wasn't feeling good, dog. I'm gonna be honest. Fool. I was throwing up. I had diarrhea. I had all kinds of shit. Fool. It was bad. For headaches, fevers. You know, it was bad, dog. It was pretty bad. But one of the main reasons it was a humbling experience is because I had never gone through nothing like this, and at least in recent times, right? Life's been going good. We've been selling out every show. It's been going amazing. It's been dope, dog. I mean, it's been nothing but a fucking dream. You know what I'm saying? And this weekend, I definitely questioned everything. I questioned everything, though. I questioned every single thing. I questioned my videos. I questioned my comedy. I questioned everything. Uh, I was like, do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep doing this, dog? Do I want to keep doing this comedy? Do people really? I asked myself that question. Do people really fuck with me? Do people like my shit? You know, I started thinking about this, dog. I started thinking about this. Like, do people really fuck with me, dog? Is this what I should be doing, dog? You know, is this what's going on? And that's what we're trying to figure out, dog. And this whole trip, I was like, man, is this really how I'm feeling, dog? Is this really what I want to do? Am I tired? And we'll get to the nitty gritty of what I was going through on my podcast here on YouTube. For you fools over here on Instagram, you're gonna have to come catch the actual episode on YouTube today. So come and check me out later. Denver, we on 9/27 and 9/28, 4 shows, 4 full shows. All right, 4 full shows. Get your tickets, Denver. Denver, the link is in the bio. I'll see you guys over there. And then, so if you want to know what the hell happened, tap in on my YouTube, Perritos Only Podcast, at the Concrete Comedy channel. So come through over there. We'll see you guys over there in a little bit. Peace. That's it. Peace. Get out of here. All right, guys. So, yeah. Here it is. So let me tell you what was going on you know, we've been very blessed, bro, to have a lot of shows. But, you know, the show's been selling out. Phoenix, you know, we gone to Denver. We went to Vegas. We went to, we've been to quite a bit of cities, but we've been doing this shit pretty hard, right? And obviously, I'm sick. I'm coming off, like I said, I'm coming off from Austin and I'm sick. And I'm going to be straight out, man. We didn't sell no tickets. Just like that, bro. There's no sugarcoating this shit, right? We had a really good look. Indianapolis was great. Indianapolis was super dope, dog. We get there, and it was the club was like, "Yo, you guys sold 70 tickets," and we're like, "Damn." I've never been to Indianapolis. I didn't even know. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I had any fans in Indianapolis. I wasn't sure if I had any people that even liked me in Indianapolis. But management and myself, we talked and we were like, hey, we should hit these cities and see where we're at as far as like followers, right? Like let's just see where we're at, dog, with followers, and let's see what's going on. You know? Let's see what the deal is, bro. Like, you know, see if we should even move further east. Should we attack? Should we promote more? And so that was the plan, was to go to Indianapolis, go to St. Louis, and then go to Atlanta. Atlanta, Atlanta, I thought I had more. We'll get to that, but I thought I had more people in Atlanta, right? So, anyways, we get to Indianapolis. We sell about 70 tickets, and it's a humbling experience. Like at that point, I'm like, okay, cool, 70 tickets, that's not bad, bro. We in St. Louis. I mean, we in Indianapolis. Let's do it. We do the show. People love it. We sold some T-shirts. We sold some hats. People came out. They showed love. All to the gravy. It was all good, dog. We're having a good time. We're just having fun. And I'm still sick, by the way. So we didn't really do anything that night. We just went back to the hotel. Everybody rested up. We got up early, and then we headed to St. Louis. And the show in St. Louis was Thursday. Again, first time ever being in St. Louis. I was sick, bro. I remember we just got food and we stayed in the room and we watched like movies and shit, and we were just kicking it, me, Jerry, and my manager. And we just kind of kicked it, bro. We had nothing else to do but just try to, like, I was trying to recoup. They were all trying to get me better, just so that I can really focus on the shows. And so we ended up going to the show in St. Louis. And we get to the club and the dude's like, no, they called us and they were like, this was like around 3 p.m. They're like, yo, you have like 12 tickets sold. What? 12 tickets sold? Because they're giving us updates, right? And we figured, like, we had 2 tickets sold like a week before we even flew there. And we were like, oh, damn, 2 tickets? Like, that's weird. I'm pretty sure it'll pick up. I'm pretty sure by the time we get there, it'll pick up. Maybe some of the locals would just like to come out and see a comedy show. So we had 12 tickets sold like around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in St. Louis. And we got like 4 or 5 hours before we get this show, dog. I'm feeling like shit. I wasn't feeling too good. I was just, like, I didn't want to do another lives, fool. I didn't want to attempt to promote, dog, because I wasn't even in the mood to, like, do it. I was just sick. I wanted to be in the bed. I had a fever, dog. I'm trying to, like, get over this shit, but at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, we got 12 tickets sold, dog. Like, what? And you start feeling it, bro. Like, man, this is like, should I really be doing this shit? Like, this is when I started thinking, like, man, dog, like, is this really what I should be doing? I sold 12 tickets and we're in St. Louis, and like that doesn't even cover the flights and none of that shit. Like, we got to make some kind of money out here. Like, we started calling it the Never Again tour. We did, dog. We started calling it the Never Again tour, dog, because I'm sick, fool. I'm shitting water, dog. And now at this point, when we're in St. Louis, dog, Jerry's starting to complain about body ache, and I'm like, oh, now this was about to get sick, and we're going through it, fool. And we do the St. Louis shit, the St. Louis show, dog. We ended up getting like 25 people and 30 people, dog. And honestly, what saved us was like 10 locals. It was like a family. It was like this white family, and it was like 8 of them, bro. And that's kind of what saved us from only having like 12 people, 10 people or something, because their niece had came in from like Ireland, and they wanted to take her out to have a good time. And they bring her to the comedy show, and it was like 8 or 10 of them. And so the guy was like, yo, you guys spiked up in tickets. You guys sold like 10 more. And I was like, hell yeah, I have fans out here. Not knowing, fool, that it was just random people coming to a show, So I was like, yo, who bought the tickets? Oh, it's that one white family in the back. I was like, oh, they're not here for us, technically. They just... And this is when like the humbling part starts happening, fool, because I'm sitting in the back, fool, and I remember I went out to go see the show for a little bit, and Jerry's up there doing his thing, and he's doing 30 minutes, and for the first little few minutes, it was kind of hard. You could tell he was having a tough time. He wasn't bombing, but he was trying to figure out the crowd a little bit. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the crowd, bro, and it's like, fool, if I literally dropped the pin, fool, people would have heard it, because that's how, like, there was nobody in there. It was like 12 people, 12, 15, maybe 20 people, and then plus bartenders and waiters and all that. It was probably about 30 of us in there. That's including my buddy Marty, he's a part of our team. And I go out there. I had fun. We still had a great show. Like, even for the 25 people that were there, they still had a great time. It was fun. Everybody was together at these shows. You know, shout outs to the Helium nightclubs. I think we did both Heliums. We did Helium in St. Louis and then Helium in Indianapolis. And shout outs to these clubs because they really helped us. And you know what they do in comedy is that when it's like a slow night, they try to pin everybody together so nobody's like spread out. And so that really helped us, dude. That was like, it was really like comforting to know that they kind of had our back, you know? And so that happens. And now we're like, cool, we had 2 good shows. Not the people we wanted. I mean, not the amount of people we wanted. But it was like, you know what, dog? We're building Callus. We're out here chingándole, you know, le andamos dando duro, cabrón. You know what I'm saying, fool? Andamos chingándole. We're putting in our work. We're planting our seeds. And let's just keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing, dog. And me and Jerry at this point, we're hyped. We're like, let's just go, dog. We had a good show in Indianapolis. 70 people showed up. That's good, dog. That's good. We had 30 people show up in St. Louis. More people than I had ever expected in St. Louis, bro. And so now we're headed to Atlanta. We are headed for a 4-show banger in Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta. I've worked there. I've shot plenty of music videos. I have homies there. And so I'm thinking like, yo, we're good. Like, we should be starting some tickets. And they hit us up. You know, they're like, oh. We get an update the Friday that we're flying in, dog. We get an update. 8 tickets sold in the first show. 30 tickets sold for the second show, dog. One of my homie calls me. He's like, yo, my son's going. He bought like 50 tickets. And I was like, no way. Hell yeah. I'm like, which show is it? Oh, for the first show. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was expecting to see 50 people in there, dog. It was just a figure of speech, fool. Him saying 50 tickets was just a figure of speech, fool, because his son showed up with like him and like 3 other people. So his 50 tickets was technically just 4 tickets. So he was part of the 8 to 10 count tickets that was sold for that night. So we get to the club, dog, and like we literally drive to the club, dog, in Norcross, about 30 minutes north of Atlanta, and we get to the parking lot, and we're like, we're here. And we're like, no, we're not. For why is it so empty, dog? I shit you not, YouTube. There was about 5 cars, 7 cars in the parking lot. What is happening, dog? Dog, I'm losing it, man. I was like, dog, is this really happening, dog? The guy comes in, he's like, hey, man, so we're just waiting for everybody to get here. And I was like, how many people are missing? He's like, well, from the bot tickets, we're missing like 6 people. But the other 6 people are already sitting down out there. Yeah, I know you're laughing, Eric. He's like, so we're missing 6 people out of the 12 people that bought tickets, sir. No puede ser. This can't be, dog. I'm looking at Jerry like, Jerry, what happened? He was like, I don't know, dog. I don't know, fool. I was like, fool, we promoted. Yeah, I guess, kinda. I thought we had promoted enough. And so they were like, hey, we're going to start the show, dog. I was like, but there's 6 people missing. Yeah, but it's getting late and you have a second show. And I'm like, dog, we can't combine the 2 shows. He's like, but yeah, but now we're going to tell the people that showed up at 7 to wait till 10. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It's a disaster, fool. They even, like, fool, the club was so nice, fool. They gave us, like, a tray of, like, ham. It was one of those charcuterie boards. Beautiful. Cut grapes. Strawberries. I mean, beautiful, dog. And me and Jerry were like, fool, I don't even want to touch it, fool. I feel like a fucking loser for even touching their stuff, dog. For even trying to eat and be a mooch. Because when you sell 12 tickets, fool, that's only 6 pairs of people, dog. I felt like a mooch. I felt like a loser, fool. I didn't even want to order a drink. I was like, yo, I just want to pay for my shit. Like, why am I going to be asking for free drinks when I sold 12 tickets for the first show right now, dog? That's Atlanta? And we're in Atlanta. Well, we're 30 minutes north of Atlanta. It's called Norcross in Gwinnett County. And, they were telling us, like, hey, this is where all the Hispanics are. This is where all your people are at. Well, where are they at? Where are the? If it's like 250, 300 people, dog. The venue fits 250 to 300 people, dog. There was 12.
Were they together?
No, they didn't sit them together. They didn't sit the people together. So you got to imagine a venue for that fits 250, 300 people. And they're scattered, fool. And you're like, no, dog. Like, we walk out, fool, and there was like 3 people here, and then like 2 there, 4 there, and 2 there, and like 2 over here. And it's like, trágame tierra, güey. Like, I don't know what to do, fool. Like, I've done open mics, fool, but those are open mics, fool. That's not like a paid gig, Like,
Hey, did you do your little...
Can you turn it around, fool? Can you turn it around? It's fucking drying out my eyes real quick. And... if you want to talk, fool, get a mic because they can't hear you. And every time I respond to you, they can't hear what you're asking, fool. It's weird. So get a mic. Anyways, what he asked me right now was the fact that did I do the little tournament? I didn't. For why? Why would I do like, where are all my people? There's 6 people out there. I did do it though. I did it for the second show. So you gotta think about, okay, so the first show's going bad, dog. Jerry goes out, like the host goes out there, he's doing his thing. Jerry goes out there and he's doing his thing, and it's like, it's like it laughs here and there, whatever. It's not. And then I go out there, dog. I had never really been through something. I've bombed before, right? I have nothing against bombing, for it happens. It happens to everybody. I'm not the only one. It ain't gonna be my first time or my last time that I bomb, fool. Every time you try new jokes, sometimes shit doesn't hit. It is what it is. I've gotten used to it. It's like whatever, fool. Whatever, bro. I don't care. Let's just keep pushing, right? But this is not one of those shows. This is a show. Not only are you bombing, but there's only 12 people in the audience. So the good thing is that there's only 12 people that got to see that. The bad thing is that it will live with me forever. In a good way. And, someone in a good way, because we all have to go through that, right? And I'm saying my jokes, and people are like, ha ha. It's short laughs. It's really short laughs, dog. It's short laughs. So it's like, ha. And I literally tell the crowd, I was like, hey, guys. And I literally had a chance to look at everybody in the eye because there was a lot of people there. There wasn't a lot of people there. I was like, you. And I'm looking at everybody in the eye. I was like, this is what it feels like to eat a bag of dicks on stage. I said, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys for buying tickets. I wish this could have been a show for you guys. But thank you for coming out. And, you got the 6, 7 claps. And then the host, which is he's a great guy, he still had the audacity to go out and be like, hey guys, I'll be doing a meet and greet out front. Fool, I done met and greeted everybody already here, dog. Like when I was doing crowd work, fool, like I did crowd work for like 2 minutes because then I ended up using everybody that was there. There was like no more crowd work. Because I always do a little bit of crowd work in the beginning. I mess around, hey, que la chingada, que esto, que lo otro. And so there was not a lot of people there to do crowd work, so the crowd work ended fast. And then you go into your 30-minute bit, and then it's like, Ugh. Yeesh. The second show comes around. We have 30 tickets. I told Jerry, I was like, you know what, Jerry? I'm not closing, fool. You have to close this one. So we had 30 people. And then so the host goes out there for the second show. And then I go out there. And I'm just like, you know what, dog? I don't give a damn no more. I don't give a freak anymore, dog. I'm going to go out there and just put on a good show. You know, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let what happened in the first show dictate what the hell happens in the second show, dog. I'm going to go out there and give it all I got. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. And that's what the hell I went out there to do, Perritos. And I put on a show. And I did my normal routine, just how it is. People were laughing, having a good time. Hell yeah, drinking. And I got them riled up. And there's a reason why I usually close the shows. Because Jerry says that I'm higher energy and that I usually bring them up. So it's like there's no point in me bringing them up. And then Jerry tends to be a little more mellow, more chill. And then so it's kind of like bringing them down. So that's why I usually close the shows. It's not because I'm better than him or we co-headline, right? That's just the way it is. And so he goes out there now. The crowd is hyped, though. They're drunk. Now they've been drinking. Dog, poor Jerry couldn't get a joke out, dog. He was eating so... Fool, it was like... He wasn't even eating a bag of dicks. Dicks were just hitting him. Just pop, 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 pop. Fool, money shot after money shot. They were laughing at him. And there were points where I remember he looked side of the stage where I was, and he was like, fuck, dog. Like, he didn't know what to do. Granted, fool, he still did his thing, and he stood up there for 30 minutes despite not being able to get one of the jokes off. It was just, oh, dude, me and my manager were like, dude, this is really happening to Jerry right now. And Jerry, I don't mean to be talking about at the podcast, but that's just what happened, right? I mean, I think we're over it. We get into the car to go back to the hotel that night. And and through all this, it's a storm outside. There's a storm. Rain. Fucking what is it? Thunderstorms. It was sad, dude. We get into the car, and let me tell you, it's never a quiet ride. Whenever we leave a show where everybody's in the car, we're all like, hell yeah, it was a good show. Oh, did you see that person? Yeah, we clowned them, or this and that, and it was fun, and it was fucking awesome. And we're talking about the meet and greet, and oh yeah, so many people. It's good. We didn't say one word on the way to the hotel. And it was a 20-minute ride. It was one of the saddest moments that I had ever lived as a comedian. And not because, like, people didn't buy tickets, but there's just so much going on, right? Like, we're coming off of not a sold-out show in Indianapolis. We're coming off of not a sold-out show in St. Louis. We have a bad first show. We have a decent second show. You know, we've been blessed, and God's been blessing us. I'm humbled, dog. At this point, I'm like, I'm talking to my team. We're like, where did we go wrong, dog? What happened? And the blame game starts happening. No, I didn't promote. Nah, it's not that you didn't promote. I didn't do this. And then now it's because at first it was denial. I was like, fool, it's the storm, dog. That's why the people are not coming, fool. Nobody wants to drive in the storm, dog. It's safety first, fool. And that first is like denial. Then it's anger. Then we were like, nah, fuck this shit. And you know what the fuck, man? People don't want to drive to North. Like, it was, dog, we were going through a roller coaster of emotions. But the truth of the matter is that I dropped the ball. I got comfortable. I didn't promote. I didn't promote Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Atlanta. I didn't promote it. I was posting it on my Instagram. You know, I post the flyers with all the dates and shit, you know, todo el pedo, and I thought that was gonna do it. I thought that's enough promotion for these shows. That's enough promotion for what we're doing here. Like, truth of the matter is I dropped the ball, America. I dropped the ball, dog. I wasn't promoting. I got comfortable. I got humbled. God came and told me, look, you see what happens when you You see what happens when you put your guard down? See what happens? You're going to get knocked out, homie. I got knocked out in every single city. Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Atlanta. I got knocked out 3 times, bro. I got humbled, dude. I got to work harder. You are not who you think you are yet. When you think you've accomplished, and usually I never put my guard down, dog. Tell Dennis, tell him to grab a couple things from 7-Eleven. You know what's up. He's out there, fool. Some Gatorades. And I never put my guard down. I'm usually like, you know what, dude? I'm going to keep pushing. Like usually there'll be an accomplishment. And then as soon as that accomplishment happens, I keep moving forward. And I'm like, all right, cool, that happened. Let's go. Like what's next? Let's keep pushing. Let's keep working. Like, let's push this shit. Like, let's go. And I think this last month, I got comfortable. I don't want to say I got cocky or nothing because that's not how I carry myself, and I never have, and especially at my age. Like, I know that any of this can have an end at any moment. This can end tomorrow. People can get tired of me. There's new guys coming up every day. There's new content creators. There's new comedians. Like, I know this ain't going to last forever, dog. Is it my time yet to stop? No, I don't think so. But that definitely went through my fucking head, dog. I'm sitting there, diarrhea, food, shitting water, food, and I'm like, I don't know if I should do this anymore, man. Not only that, dude, but I left. This week was 2 of my son's birthdays. So think about it. I'm bombing shows, flopping, no tickets, and I left my kids, and they both have birthday parties that I wasn't there for. I'm feeling like shit, dude. I'm feeling like a total jerk. I'm feeling like pinche vale madre, güey, la cagaste, güey, machín, güey, like you didn't promote. Like in my head, I know exactly what happened, bro. I got comfortable. I thought that because I've been selling out shows here locally, say Phoenix, San Diego, Denver, all these Vegas, all these other cities that I've been to, I thought like, yeah, why shouldn't I be able to sell tickets in the Midwest? Like, let's get to it. Like, let's just go do it. That wasn't the case, man. I'm not going to tell you it was a horrible trip, right? Because I'd be lying if I told you that it was a horrible trip. I think it was a great trip. I think it was one of the greatest trips that could have happened to me this year. Out of all the shows that I sold out, the one trip that I learned the most on was this trip. This trip showed me how to not give up, how to be resilient, how to get up even after being sick. Get out there and give people a show. Go out there and do your fucking job no matter what happens. Don't get comfortable. Don't be that guy that's running on that racetrack and starts cheering before you get to the finish line. Don't be that guy that lands that punch in the ring and you see your opponent stumbling and you start cheering. Keep going. Finish the fucking job. Don't take nothing for granted. Because I might have taken this trip for granted. I might have, in my head. I tend to be very grateful of everything that I do, all the accomplishments that I've have up until now, bro. Like, I think God's been good to me. My team's been great. We've been putting in a lot of work. I think that everything that we've got, all the fruits that we've gotten, we've earned it. We've earned every single thing. I feel in my heart, we've earned every single thing that we've gotten. The recognition, the sold out shows. I think we've earned all of that, bro. But you will also earn a burnout when you take your gas off the pedal, when you decide to look at your side view rearview mirrors instead of just looking forward and focusing. You deserve to get knocked out when you put your guard down. And I got knocked out last week, time after time after time after time. And for that, I thank God. Because I came back home hungry for shit. I came back home with the new sense of urgency. The team and I on the way back were like, that shit's never going to happen again. Who knows? It might happen again, right? Yeah, we might not sell tickets in a certain market again. But it's not going to be because we didn't promote. It's not going to be because we put our guard down. It's not going to be because of anything else. It's going to be for other reasons that have nothing to do but the work that we put into it, right? Because I feel that when you put all the work into it, bro, you're gonna get back with as much as you put in, if not more. So if we ever don't sell tickets again in the market, it's not gonna be because we didn't do our job or because I let off the gas pedal. I think at the end of the day, bro, I was humbled this past weekend. I want to thank Atlanta, Norcross, all the people that did buy tickets. Keep in mind, I didn't tell you about the third and fourth show in Atlanta. Fucking fantastic. On Saturday, I woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live, dog. We sold 30 to 50 tickets or something like that, bro. We had like almost 70 to 80 people at the show. People had a great fucking time for the third show. It was the first show on Saturday. We had a great time. And we also had a great time for the fourth and final show in Atlanta, which was the second show at, like the 10 o'clock show. So the last two shows in Atlanta were ass, bro. They were just... Dog, it was dope. Like, we killed it. Everybody went out there. We had a good time. We drank. We sipped. We laughed. We did everything, fool. It was dope. We sold merch. People took pictures. We had a dope-ass meet and greet line. It was dope, fool. But that only happened because we woke up that morning like, yo, we have to do something. We got to sell some tickets, bro. So I went live like 8 times. If you know me, if you follow me, you knew that, like, okay, this was trying to sell tickets because he went live like 3 or 4 times. And it worked. So... I want to apologize to the Atlanta Comedy Theater. We could have done more to sell tickets, and I understand that. So I apologize to them because I feel like it could have been a better weekend for them. I want to thank everybody from Atlanta that came out to the shows. To the ones that did buy tickets, I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. It means a lot. Perritos, like, la neta, way, like, you guys saved the weekend, dog. To everybody in St. Louis that came out, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. To everybody that came out in Indianapolis, thank you so much, man, because you guys made it worth it in Indianapolis. You guys made it worth it in St. Louis. We sold tickets. We did our job. And that's the reason why I was humbled, man. Whatever you're doing, Perrito, I know this wasn't the funniest podcast. It wasn't. Not cracking jokes. I'm telling you the real shit, dog. Like, shit was ass. And we got our asses served on a platter. And God was like, yo, relax, dude. You're not who you think you are yet. And don't ever think that you are who you think you are yet. Keep pushing forward. Keep feeling like you have an account, because that's my motto. And anybody that knows me around me, I don't like to hear about the account. Let's just keep going, dog. And I kind of feel like I let my own head get into myself, and we should be good. We're gonna sell tickets. Never in a bad intention to be like a dick or nothing. That's not how I carry myself. It's just been more like, we should be good, guys. Like, don't worry. We're gonna sell tickets. Everybody just relax. Instead of saying, fuck that, let's promote, dog. Like, let's just go. The only good thing that happened last week, another good thing that happened last week is that we went super viral with our Batman skits. And this is throughout everything. So the only reason I didn't jump off of a building last week was because we did have a viral skit that went like 5 million views. Well, we had 2 of them. We had one of them go 1.5 million views and the other one like 4 times platinum. So that was dope. Shout outs to our boy Panda out there in Dallas that was a part of the skit. Shout outs to my boy Jerry. Shout outs to my manager, Marty. And there it is, man. That's why I was humbled this past weekend, man. Stay focused on what you're doing, bro. And you probably won't have to go through that.
Tell us a joke now.
Tell us a joke now? Nah, get the fuck.